English for Beginners. Book 6, Chapter 4. I forgot to bring a pen. Can I borrow one of yours? Of course, Lisa. Lesson 6. Was, were. A learning point. 1. To make a question interrogative sentence, the verb to be jumps to the front of the sentence. 2. We put a question mark at the end of a question sentence. 3. To answer a question sentence with to be, we use yes, was, were, or no, wasn't, weren't. 4. The patterns are as follows. Affirmative, positive. Question, interrogative. Short answer. I was. Was I? Yes, you were. No, you weren't. You were. Were you? Yes, we were. No, we weren't. Yes, you were. No, you weren't. We were we? Yes, we were. No, we weren't. Yes, you were. No, you weren't. They were they? Yes, they were. No, they weren't. She was she? Yes, she was. No, she wasn't. He was he? Yes, he was. No, he wasn't. It was it? Yes, it was. No, it wasn't. There was there? Yes, there was. No, there wasn't. There were there? Yes, there were. No, there weren't. Examples. 1. Were you at work yesterday morning? Were you busy? Were you tired? 2. Was he a golfer 5 years ago? Was he very famous? Was he in Indonesia yesterday? 5. To be plus a noun means.
Apakah adalah.
To be plus an adjective means.
Apakah.
To be plus a prepositional phrase adverbial means.
Apakah berada, berasal, dan sebagainya?
Yes, was, were means.
Iya, ya.
No, wasn't, weren't means.
Bukan, tidak.
B. Reading. Read each text in correct intonation based on the picture. 1. Were they at school this morning? Were they in the classroom? Were they very active? 2. Was she your friend some years ago? Was she in her office this morning? Was she very friendly? 3. Were we dancers in 2022? Were we in Spain? Were we talented? 4. Was it winter 3 months ago? Was it windy? Was it cold? 5. Was I in Jakarta last year? Was I a director? Was I very fat? C. Exercises. 1. Change each sentence into a question sentence. 1. You were at home last night. Were you at home last night? 2. They were at the party yesterday. Were they at the party yesterday? 3. She was in Medan last Sunday. Was she in Medan last Sunday? 4. He was in the army in 1975. Was he in the army in 1975? 5. We were very lazy 10 years ago. Were we very lazy 10 years ago? 6. I was very sad yesterday morning. Were you very sad yesterday morning? 7. There was an accident yesterday. Was there an accident yesterday? 8. It was my birthday 3 days ago. Was it my birthday 3 days ago? 9. There were some cups on the table. Were there some cups on the table? 10. My sister was in Malin yesterday. Was my sister in Malang yesterday? 2. Write the answer based on the picture. 1. A. Were they in the garden? B. Yes, they were. 2. A. Were you in the tennis court? B. Yes, we were. 3. A. Was he angry yesterday? B. Yes, he was. 4. A. Was your bird in the cage? B. No, it wasn't. 5. A. Was she in her office? B. No, she wasn't. 6. A. Was your brother at school? B. No, he wasn't. 7. A. Were you happy last night? B. Yes, I was. 8. A. Was I at work yesterday? B. Yes, you were. 9. A. Was your grandmother thin? B. No, she wasn't. 10. A. Were we in the restaurant? B. No, you weren't. 3. Translate into Indonesian. A. Hi Sinta, how are things?
Hai Shinta, apa kabar?
B. Fine, thanks. How are you?
Baik, terima kasih. Apa kabar?
Not bad, thanks. Were you at home yesterday?
Lumayan, terima kasih. Apakah kamu di rumah kemarin?
B. No, I wasn't.
Tidak, saya tidak di rumah.
A. Where were you?
Kamu di mana?
B. I was at Rio's party.
Aku berada di pestanya Rio.
A. Really? What was it like?
Oh, benarkah? Seperti apa pestanya?
B. It was great. There were a lot of people there.
Luar biasa. Ada banyak orang di sana.
A. How was the food?
Bagaimana makanannya?
B. Wow, it was very nice.
Wah, itu sangat enak.
A. You were lucky.
Kamu beruntung.
B. Yes, I was.
Ya, benar.
4. Translate into English.
1. Apakah ibumu berada di rumah kemarin sore?
Was your mother at home yesterday afternoon?
2. Apakah adik laki-lakiku tidak hadir hari Kamis yang lalu?
Was my little brother absent last Thursday?
3. Apakah murid-murid berada di ruang komputer tadi pagi?
Were the students in the computer room this morning?
4. Apakah guru bahasa Inggris kita marah kemarin pagi?
Was our English teacher angry yesterday morning?
5. Apakah kemarin hari Sabtu?
Was yesterday Saturday?
6. Apakah anak-anak mereka terlambat sekolah 2 hari yang lalu?
Were their children late for school 2 days ago?
7. Apakah ada sebuah gempa bumi sebulan yang lalu?
Was there an earthquake a month ago?
8. Apakah ada beberapa mobil di depan rumah 1 jam yang lalu?
Were there any cars in front of the house an hour ago?
9. Apakah rumahnya Pak Johan terbakar tahun lalu?
Was Mr. Johan's house on fire last year?
10. Apakah anak perempuan Bu Dewi sakit tadi malam?
Was Mrs. Dewey's daughter sick last night? D. Memorization. Read and memorize. 1. Present tense, past tense. Am I at home now? Was I at home yesterday? Are you a director now? Were you a director last year? Are we happy now? Were we happy last night? Are they in Spain now? Were they in Spain in 2025? Is she your teacher now? Was she your teacher a year ago? Is he busy now? Was he busy yesterday morning? Is it March 10th now? Was it March 10th last Monday? Is there a bird on the tree? Was there a bird on the tree? Are there 2 birds in the cage? Were there 2 birds in the cage? 2. Yes, I was. Yes, you were. She was, we were, he was, they were. It was, there were, there was, there were. 3. No, I wasn't. No, you weren't. She wasn't, we weren't, he wasn't, they weren't. It wasn't, there weren't, there wasn't, there weren't. 4. Time words, years ago, some years ago. Adjectives, active, friendly, talented, windy. Noun, accident, quantity expression, asterisk, a lot of. A lot of can be followed by a plural countable noun and an uncountable noun. It is generally used in positive sentences. In negative and question sentences we use many and much. Many is used with a plural countable noun. Much is used with an uncountable noun. Evaluation 2. Choose A, B, or C. Text for number 1 to 3.
Good morning, Mr. Black. Welcome to my office.
Good morning, Mr. Brown.
How is your business?
It's good. What about yours?
Good too.
1. How many people are there in the dialogue? A, 2, B, 3, C, 4? A, 2. 2. When is Mr. Black in Mr. Brown's office? A. In the evening. B. In the afternoon. C. In the morning. C. In the morning. 3. Who is Mr. Black? A. Mr. Brown's employee. B. Mr. Brown's friend. C. Mr. Brown's brother. B. Mr. Brown's friend. Text for number 4 to 6.
Good evening.
Good evening. What's your name, please?
David Jackson.
Oh yes, here is your room key, room 15, on the 2nd floor.
Thank you.
You're welcome. 4. Where is Mr. David Jackson? A. In a restaurant. B. In a hotel. C. In a hospital. B. In a hotel. 5. Who is Miss Kathy? A. A guest. B. A nurse. C. A receptionist. C. A receptionist. 6. Where is the room 15? A. On the 2nd floor. B. On the 1st floor. C. On the 3rd floor. A. On the 2nd floor. Text for number 7 to 11. There was a party at Nick's house last Sunday. It was Nick's birthday party. There were a lot of people at the party. They were Nick's family and friends. They were very happy. The party was very enjoyable. The food and drink were very delicious. The music was very attractive. Nick was very excited. His family and friends were very happy. The party was over at 3 in the afternoon. Nick and his parents were tired but happy. 7. When was Nick's birthday party? A. Last night. B. Last week. C. Last Sunday. C. Last Sunday. 8. Were there many people at the party? A. No, there weren't. B. Yes, there were. C. Yes, they were. B. Yes, there were. 9. Why were the people very happy? A. Because the party was very enjoyable. B. Because the party was very boring. C. Because the party was very terrible. A. Because the party was very enjoyable. 10. How was the food? A. Very delicious. B. Very attractive. C. Very excited. A. Very delicious. 11. What time was the party over? A. At 3 a.m. B. At 3 p.m. C. At 3 o'clock p.m. B. At 3 p.m. Text for number 12 to 17. Yesterday was Sunday. A holiday. Ahmad and Romley. At school. We're at the zoo. There. A lot of animals in the zoo. We're in their cages. Mamas and Romley were not so happy because they're a camel in the zoo. 12. A is B, was C, wasn't. B was. 13. A are, B were, C weren't. C weren't. 14. A, he, B, we, C, they. C, they. 15. I is, B, are, C, were. C, were. 16. A, schools, B, animals, C, zoos. B, animals. 17. A, wasn't, B, weren't, C, was. A, wasn't.
18. Were you at your grandparents' house?
Yes, I was.
I. Now B. Right now C. Yesterday. C. Yesterday.
19. Was last Monday a holiday? No. A, it was. B, it wasn't. C, there wasn't. B, it wasn't. A, was your mother busy last night? B. A, yes, she is. B, yes, she was. C, no, she wasn't. B, yes, she was. B, write the negative and the question sentence. 1. Affirmative. I was at war in 1945. Negative. Question. I wasn't at war in 1945. Were you at war in 1945? 2. Affirmative. She was busy today. Negative question. She wasn't busy today. Was she busy today? 3. Affirmative. They were soldiers. Negative question. They weren't soldiers. Were they soldiers? 4. Affirmative. It was cold yesterday. Negative question. It wasn't cold yesterday. Was it cold yesterday? 5. Affirmative. You were at the beach. Negative question. You weren't at the beach. Was I at the beach? 6. Affirmative. We were here last night. Negative question. We weren't here last night. Were we here last night? 7. Affirmative. He was in his office. Negative question. He wasn't in his office. Was he in his office? 8. Affirmative. There was a film on TV. Negative question. There wasn't a film on TV. Was there a film on TV? 9. Affirmative. There were some pens. Negative question. There weren't any pens. Were there any pens? 10. Affirmative. Lena was sick yesterday. Negative question. Lena wasn't sick yesterday. Was Lena sick yesterday? C. Complete these dialogues. 1A. You at home last night? B. Yes, I was. Were. 2. A. Was your son sick yesterday? B. No. Wasn't. He. 3A. Where were the teachers? B. Were on vacation. They 4. A. Was yesterday a holiday? B. Yes. It was. 5. A. Was your son in China? B. Last year. When? 6A. Was he absent yesterday? B. Because he was not well. Why? 7. A. There a bird in the cage? B. Yes, there was. Was. 8. A. Were there any trees here? B. No. There weren't. 9. A. Were our parents? TV. B. No, they weren't. On. 10. A. What was the party like? B. Wasn't enjoyable. It. D. Translate into Indonesian. 1. I was on TV last night. I wasn't at the concert. Was I nervous last night?
Saya muncul di TV tadi malam. Saya tidak hadir di konser. Apakah saya gugup tadi malam?
2. You were at the bus stop this morning. You weren't alone. Were you hungry?
Kamu berada di halte bus pagi ini. Kamu tidak sendirian. Apakah kamu lapar?
3. We were at war in 1928. We weren't scared. Were we brave?
Kita sedang berperang pada tahun 1928. Kita tidak takut. Apakah kita berani?
4. They were classmates 5 years ago. They weren't lazy. Were they diligent?
Mereka adalah teman sekelas 5 tahun lalu. Mereka tidak malas. Apakah mereka rajin?
5. She was in the canteen this morning. She wasn't here. Was she hungry?
Dia ada di kantin pagi ini. Dia tidak ada di sini. Apakah dia lapar?
6. He was late yesterday. He wasn't on time. Was he at your party 2 days ago?
Dia terlambat kemarin. Dia tidak tepat waktu. Apakah dia datang ke pestamu 2 hari yang lalu?
7. It was hot last Friday. It wasn't cold. Was it a holiday?
Jumat lalu cuacanya panas. Tidak dingin. Apakah itu hari libur?
8. There was an accident in front of the restaurant yesterday. There wasn't a policeman at the restaurant. Was there a victim there?
Terjadi kecelakaan di depan restoran kemarin. Tidak ada polisi di restoran tersebut. Apakah ada korban di sana?
9. There were some toys on the floor an hour ago. There weren't any marbles on the floor. Were there any dolls on the floor?
Ada beberapa mainan di lantai 1 jam yang lalu. Tidak ada kelereng di lantai. Apakah ada boneka di lantai?
10. The manager of the hotel was out of town yesterday afternoon. The employees weren't early this morning. Was the secretary angry?
Manajer hotel sedang berada di luar kota kemarin sore. Para karyawan tidak datang lebih awal pagi ini. Apakah sekretaris marah?
Translate into English.
1. Pamanku berada di kebunnya tadi pagi. Beliau tidak bersama sepupuku.
My uncle was in his garden this morning. He wasn't with my cousin.
2. Teman-temanku marah kemarin malam karena aku tidak berada di rumah.
My friends were angry last night because I wasn't at home.
3. Apakah Pak Hasan terlambat makan siang kemarin?
Was Mr. Hassan late for lunch yesterday?
4. Ada tsunami di Aceh pada bulan Desember tahun 2004.
There was a tsunami in Aceh in December 2004.
5. Mengapa cuacanya sangat panas tadi malam?
Why was the weather so hot last night?
6. Presiden George W. Bush berada di Indonesia beberapa tahun yang lalu.
President George W. Bush was in Indonesia several years ago.
7. Tidak ada beberapa mobil di depan sekolah hari Sabtu lalu.
There weren't any cars in front of the school last Saturday.
8. Apakah penyanyi itu tampil di televisi kemarin sore?
Was the singer on television yesterday afternoon?
9. Para guru dan siswa berada di dalam halaman sekolah untuk upacara tadi pagi.
The teachers and students were in the schoolyard for the ceremony this morning.
10. Apakah ada sebuah gempa bumi di sini bulan lalu?
Was there an earthquake here last month? Thank you. See you on next chapters.